Today I'm going to show you how to make all-natural probiotic soda using any frozen juice or bottled juice of your choice. How the juice will not only be made into a fizzy soda, but a probiotic one too, which is really good for your gut health, we'll be using water kefir crystals. For those of you unfamiliar, they are these little jelly-like crystals made up of beneficial bacteria and yeasts, also called probiotics. These nature-made probiotic crystals will ferment any juice into an effervescent, probiotic-rich soda that is miles ahead healthier than any store-bought soda pop. And to clarify, water kefir and kombucha are not to be confused as being the same thing. They are not. The water kefir is made from these jelly-like translucent crystals, also called grains. And kombucha is made from what's called a SCOBY. As you can see, they do not remotely look alike, and they do not ferment the same way either. So even though they are both probiotic beverages, they are fundamentally very different. So if you don't like kombucha because it can have a sharp or acidic taste, or perhaps you have a delicate digestive system that doesn't agree with kombucha, beverages made from water kefir crystals may be the perfect alternative for you. This is because water kefir drinks don't have that sharp acidity that kombucha can have, and water kefir drinks can be more gentle on a delicate system while still being a probiotic powerhouse. You'll find links on where to buy the live bioactive crystals in the video description. As for now, let's get started. The ratio of water kefir crystals to juice is 2 tablespoons or 20 grams to 1 quart or 1 liter of juice. Therefore, if you're making a gallon of juice, you will need 1/2 cup or 80 grams of water kefir crystals to ferment the juice into soda. If making a half-gallon jar, you will need 1/4 cup or 40 grams of water kefir crystals. If making 1.5 quart or 1.5 liters, you will need 3 tablespoons or 30 grams of water kefir crystals. Next, the vessel will need to have an airtight lid, either a lid that can be screwed on tightly or a push-in lid with a secure rubber seal like this. An airtight lid is essential to create the effervescence because as the water kefir consumes the natural sugars of the juice, not only do they infuse the juice with probiotics, but they release carbon dioxide as their byproduct. It's the carbon dioxide that creates the bubbles, so when the lid is on tight, the bubbles get trapped in the juice, therefore naturally carbonating it. If the CO2 is allowed to escape from the jar, the juice will still be fermented into a probiotic beverage. It just won't be fizzy like a soda pop. I like to use a juice that says 100% juice and does not have added sugar, just the natural fruit sugar. But you can use any type of juice, even ones that do add sugar like a lemonade or an artificial juice like Sunny Delight. So simply use your favorite and all will be good. Make the frozen juice according to the instructions on the container. As for the bottled juice, simply pour it directly into an appropriate size vessel and do not add any additional water. As an FYI regarding the water kefir crystals, they will take on the color of the beverage. Here's an example of some of my water kefir crystals. They're different colors based on the color of juice I last made with them. It's no biggie and has no ill effect on the fermenting process or beverage. Add the appropriate amount of water kefir crystals to the amount of juice being fermented. Place the lid on tight and allow it to set on the counter at room temperature overnight. Exposure to regular room light is okay, but make sure that the sunlight from the window never comes in contact with the jar because the intense heat from the sun rays can cause the fermenting juice to explode. Also, don't allow it to ferment with the lid on tight for longer than 24 hours. Personally, I've never had a mishap occur, and my kitchen is between 75 and 85 in the summer months when I'm actively making this soda. So as long as it's kept in natural room light on the counter inside the house and is out of the sun where it can overheat, all should be just fine. If you're nervous, just set the jar in the sink overnight. It's the next day, and let's take a look. When I open the lid, I see bubbles, which is a sign of successful fermentation of the juice into soda. I'll put the mic up close so you can hear the carbonation. As for this one, it definitely fermented. To avoid the possible overflow mess like this example, simply place the jar on a plate or in the sink while fermenting overnight. Let's pour it off and see how it turned out. Water kefir soda is the best if it's drunk right away because just like store-bought soda, it will lose its effervescence and become flat. However, it will still have the probiotics, so you can drink, enjoy, and reap the probiotic benefits of this fermented juice, whether it's flat or carbonated and fizzy. Okay, now I need to share with you what to do with the water kefir crystals after making the soda and how to store the soda for best results. After it ferments overnight on the counter, the water kefir soda will store in the fridge for up to 2 days. Yes, that's it, only 2 days in the fridge. This is because it is a bioactive soda and it will continue to actively ferment the juice, leading to over-fermentation, which means it becomes too sour for pleasurable drinking. Now, it's not spoiled, it's just too sour to enjoy. Therefore, time the making of the water kefir soda for when you know that you, the guests, or the kids will be drinking it, since it doesn't store for long. And if you have leftovers after pouring it off, keep it in the fridge and be sure to finish it by the next day for optimum flavor. Keep the lid on tight while in the fridge. As for the water kefir crystals still in the jar, pour off the soda servings to everyone, but leave a little juice at the bottom since that's where the water kefir crystals are hanging out. Strain them through a sieve like so. They can be immediately transferred into the next juice to continually make soda all summer long. Or if you need to take a break, this is how to store them. Add 1/4 cup or 50 grams of sugar to a quart or liter of water. Add the grains. Put a tight lid on the jar and place it immediately into the fridge. The cool temps of the fridge will slow down their activity but not stop it. Change the sugar water out every week so that the grains have a continual food supply to feed on in order to remain healthy and active. If you don't provide them fresh sugar water, preferably every week and at least every 2 weeks, they'll run out of sugar to feed on and become weak and sickly. So keep up with the fridge feeding routine for their optimum health. Pull them out anytime to use them when you're ready. When summer soda season is over, consider using the water kefir grains to make probiotic-rich fermented plant milks like coconut, nut milks, and more. Watch my non-dairy plant milk kefir video for all the details. I'll place a link in the video description, or you can click right here. Remember, you can also find links to purchase the water kefir crystals in the description as well. Happy probiotic soda making, and I'll see you in the next fermenting video. Bye for now.